Welcome to Module 3, Unit 1, when we are going to model some current parts, and we are going to begin with this lever. Well, first we are going to start with a new part file. We have the basic that we are not going to use. We prefer reference planes, and we are going to begin to model the lever. The first primitive, the first geometry is the central cylinder. We are going to make it through an extrusion in the front plane, extrusion of a circle with a diameter of 40 millimeters. In this case, we are going to prefer asymmetric extension. The point of view is not very adequate. We can check it, or we can select the isometric point of view. We are going to give to the cylinder 40 millimeters too. Well, we finish the operation and we save the file with a convenient name. The second step for our lever is to make one of the arms of the lever. We are going to use extrusion 2, but in this case with the right plane as the basis of the extrusion. The profile we are going to sketch is a sample circle with a diameter of 60 millimeters. Now we can use symmetric extension, only one extension up to 160 millimeters. We finish the operation and we save the file. The next step we are going to do is the inclined arm. To do that, we need first an inclined plane. To do that, we select new plane, angled plane, and we follow the instruction that we have in the bottom line. Click on an planar face or reference. In this case, we are going to use the right plane. The next step is to click in one plane that are going to play the role of basis of axis of rotation of our new plane. In this case, the top plane, and we have already the inclined plane. We are going to set to 60 degrees the inclination of the plane in this sense. After this, we are going to make extrusion, selecting this plane. Well, what we need now is to produce a new cylinder in the exact center of the basis cylinder, of this cylinder. The question is, we don't have a clear central point in the figure yet. So we are going to draw a construction line from the middle point of one side to the other middle point of the other side. With this new line, we have a central point as reference for our circle. We have to switch off construction model. We select the circle tool. The dimension of the cylinder is 20 millimeters of diameter, and the length is 70 millimeters length. The following geometric feature we are going to model is the small cylinder at the end of the inclined arm. It's also extrusion with the front plane as a sketch basis plane. We draw a circle just in the middle of the external inclined arm, and when we set the circle with a dimension of 25 millimeters. Close the sketch, and we have to return to the symmetric extension to give the symmetric total length of 20 millimeters. Well, we finish and save. In this first video, we are going to make all the solid volumes that forms the part. In the next video, we are going to make the hollows and special operations to the part. The only volume we need is the small cylinder, which are going to support the thread of the lever. It's extrusion in the final plane of the arm. We choose circle tool, concentric with the circular section of our horizontal arm. We set a diameter of 8 millimeters and non-symmetric extension, a length of 16 millimeters. Finish and save. We switch off the view of the planes and set the perspective to obtain a more realistic view of the part. Okay. In the next video, we are going to finish the part, making the holes and special operations